Alright, so let's continue. Moon Knight. It's another favorite of mine. So always hoping to find the first issue or the first appearance of him in Werewolf by Night. But I never saw it. Again, this was like one of those ones where I only bought issues randomly if I always saw them. It's kind of weird. I mean, kind of you see it and you don't really know what's this Pokemon. Oh, they released the Pokemon manga series in a comic, and I think I bought. I guess I bought 2. But yeah, I have the issues of Pokemon Power, and that were released for Nintendo Power. All 6 of them. I was subscribed at the time, so Scarlet Spider. If you're a comic person, you probably have mixed feelings about Scarlet Spider. Either you love him or you hate him. I guess I'm a little superficial. I get into the characters, how they look first, and then if they have an interesting story, I continue reading. Secret Wars, #1. I think that when that was released, I was too young. I got these at a Comic-Con later on when I was like 10 or 12. This is #5. Oh, and what do I have in here? #8. Definitely a must if you're a Venom fan. Let's see. All the various Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man series. There's just a ton of them. God, I love playing my video games, and I play a little bit now every night, and I've read these, but it's just like, to reread them would just be insane. I don't know if I have the time anymore. Torment, this is like one of McFarlane's really good runs when he was early on. Hired by Marvel, he did like a bunch of Lizard, Venom, and Morbius, and a whole bunch of stuff. I really don't remember when I kind of stopped collecting or buying comics regularly, but I love this series. The Planet of the Symbiotes was a really good one. About basically all the symbiotes, I don't know, however you want to say it, invaded planet Earth. They were like bonding with everybody, and there was like a Captain America, Venom, and all the other characters got acted as hosts. This is Spider-Man 2099. I have a couple issues. I have the ones where, of course, there's Venom 2099, which I thought he was kind of stupid looking at first, but I don't know, he kind of grew on me. It's a shame, though, that they didn't have him anymore in the series. It's a really good one. Made to look like Amazing Fantasy 15. But yeah, not as bulky as the, late 80s, 90s one. These are more 30th anniversary issues of Spider-Man. Spectacular. They had one for every series, probably Web, and maybe just Spider-Man? Yeah. So, darn it. 93. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I bought this at a barbershop for 25 cents or something like that. When I was, I don't know. It wasn't so long after the original series came out. So, and again, when it came to Sonic, I only got covers that looked interesting to me. Here's like I just passed by, but that's really cool. Sonic got mechanized or roboticized or whatever. Supersonic Mecha Hyper Knuckles. One that was made to look kind of like Indiana Jones. Baby version of Sonic. I don't know. Tails above Tails. Got all his mini series, and actually this comic follows, I think, like the Game Gear Tails Adventure game. I had that back in the day when I had my Game Gear. A Night series. Totally forgot about that one. 2099. Don't know what that really is. Can't remember. Another paperback of Excalibur. Spider-Man. A lot of excellent Ultimate Spider-Man 1s. Paperback of, I think this is Maximum Carnage. All 14 issues. Some really cool issues of Spider-Man and Venom. Probably Larson and McFarlane art. I don't have too much DC, but I thought this one was cool when I saw it in one of the mall bookstores. Can't remember, but Silver Surfer and the Green Lantern. Looked cool, and actually I really wasn't into the Silver Surfer comic character even at the time of this issue. I just thought he looked cool, but I saw the cartoon series later on, and man, it was really good. I like, he's very philosophical and brooding character. I don't know, and plus there's all this really cool, you know, galaxy and lasers and whatever. It's really cool stuff. You should check it out if you're at all interested in comics. The Silver Surfer is a really cool character. Amazing Spider-Man 1, that's a reprint. Amazing Fantasy, oh yeah, no, it's a reprint. These are all reprints. I think they were in like comic cereal boxes or in the newspaper. You didn't have to cut them out. I think they were, yeah, this definitely was in the newspaper. I don't know why they were releasing them. Maybe around the movie. There's Spider-Man number 6. But it's all these are reprints. Like really famous issues. First issue of Electro. Don't know what that one is, but oh man. Eastman and Laird, Turtles. Reprinting. I think this is the 3rd reprint of the Eastman and Laird. It's just $3. I don't know, I'm checking. Or when I bought it, but I think that's the 3rd reprint. This is one where they go against Loki, some Dream Master. I have the paperback, but not much else. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Venom, and I got his series when it came out. 2 issues, because I think one got really destroyed. Trashed. I don't have all the Venom series, but a lot of them I do. This was I love this guy's art too. I can't remember his name, but there's Along Came a Spider. This is really good art. Where is that one? There it is. Really, really cool looking art. Hunted. I haven't bagged or boarded any of these, unfortunately. I think I ran out of them. This is one where it goes against Wolverine. I hope this is somewhat interesting to you. I'm not going over every comic here, but you know, I started with comics and branched to video games just because I wasn't allowed video games when I was younger. It was like until maybe it was 6 or 7 when we got a Sega Genesis, and that was when tides really turned. Parents really allowed me to buy video games or get video games. Coming up on my favorite cover, although I ruined it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool issue of it's a Ghost Rider series called Spirits of Vengeance, but I wish I had a poster of this. It's just so awesome. I love this cover. And I remember getting out of the car one time, going to like Pizza Hut, and it was raining and dropped that comic in the water. I never got it replaced though. This was a one-shot issue of Spider-Man, Venom, whatever. It's like a UNICEF thing they advertised in comics. You get $5 or $10 or something. And And it goes to UNICEF, and they give you this really cool one-shot with more Eric Larson art. So, Web of Spider-Man. It's cool spider armor. Scarlet Spider. Some X-Men stuff. I didn't get too much X-Men. Hey, look, it's that Jim Lee comic. X-Men #1. 95 maybe? Can't remember. More Nightcrawler stuff. Nightcrawler. Others. Marvel Knights. Avengers. Slingers. Don't know who that is. This is when they re-released the, or relaunched the several series. Fantastic Four, Iron Man. Can't remember. Magalam. This was like a team-up thing where the Marvel and DC got together and made their universe combine into one universe called the Magalam universe. So they had, this is Wolverine and Batman combined into one character called Darklaw. So, hey, it's the Earthworm Jim comic. Absolutely awesome. Probably as much fun as the TV show. I don't remember reading this at all. But, surprisingly held up, considering it's still it's newsprint. Some of my others have yellowed, and that may be due to the cat scratching the top and getting some woody dirt on top of the stuff. But Darkhawk was another favorite of mine. I told you, I go by looks. There's a really early Ultron comic. Another one, but not Ultron. War Machine. The New Mutants. Back in the day, sometimes I get comics at the store, and they sold them on these little racks, that these columns that there's like they spin around, and they would have like packs of like 5 or 6 comics all in one. They'd sell it for like $4, or I can't remember how many. But you get some interesting comics in there. You'd see one, you kind of could move. It was in a plastic bag, so you could move around the comics inside and kind of see what you were getting. So one of those was like, the New Mutants, and I think maybe that Avengers. My guess is that some company was like, hey, sell your back issues all at once and, make some profit from it. Yeah, I mean, that's my comic collection, magazine collection, and other collectibles. So, I hope you guys got something out of it. I didn't show everything, but it's, I always find it fun to kind of poke through here every now and then and jog some memories of mine. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I don't really know if I'm going to do any more videos here, but if I can think of anything, or if I pick up some stuff and I can actually film, I will. So, yeah, so have a good day.